Hello and welcome back. Right, rarely in life do you get a second chance to do something, and in this particular thing, yes, this is a second chance. It really is. Now we've started the game all over again because obviously the game has been updated, which I'm fully aware. Been waiting for this update, and yes, when I first did this last week on the day the map was released. Now let me just switch the thing to fix visual month to stop that flickering, because it is in fact this is not a bad time to it's in the first page, which is this one. Fixed visual month is on, and we're going to go to August, the month before September. Now whilst we're here, yes, you will note this is a brand new save. It is, but I'm not cheated. This is because I have, as I say, I'm going to treat this as an opportunity, but I am also going to flick to the other save game. This is a brand new slot, so I am going to show. One thing I'm going to do is, we worked hard on the map last week to draw in a lot of grass. We are going to take that grass and buy it and give myself the money back for that, literally because of the hours we spent on this map last week. But I am also, it does give you an opportunity, because I've got to be honest, last week I very much underestimated the field size of this. Now you will notice this is because Courseplay is recorded in a, now that is the other thing I wanted to say. Yes, I'm going to do exactly what I did last week, which is we are going to treat this as, we're going to do things our own way. I'm going to do almost everything exactly the same as I did last week, except with a few little differences. So we're going to literally do, I'm going to just repeat the steps that we did last week, which is to sell that. Because I wanted the forage wagon. That was my original sort of thing. Now we've been that way. And I've changed my mind on that. I have the utmost respect for this map. The utmost respect for the size of the fields, which are not fields. They are really something completely different. That is a prairie. That is not a field. It is a prairie, definitely. And that one across there isn't much different. Right, so then, yes. I'm not going to change things up. One thing I am going to do, this confused me last week. We have two large of the larger tractors, one that's a lower horsepower, and then the one that's smaller is even the same as well. Now I love class, I do, but it is very confusing with having the small, the medium, and two larges that I'm not aware of which one's which. So we're going to change that up a little bit, not because I don't want the classes, but because when you look at the backs of those tractors, the medium and the large, they are so alike. It's scary. Now the small one is small enough that it's different. The wheel loader is completely different as well, so I'm quite happy with that. But actually, I am. What I am going to do is I'm going to flick the things that I want. I'm going to reset these because we had bought everything and we had run down from the field last time. I'm not going to show you that, obviously. I'm going to reset these all, take them to the thing I'm going to buy, and I'm going to cut to the point where I'm at the shop, and we're going to swap the equipment around a little bit, mainly for the reason I've just said, which is the classes look so similar. Now there are obviously the tracked versions, so I'm going to swap these out a little bit and swap this up a little bit and swap around the equipment that I did last time, pretty much. And also I think you probably saw what was in the on this side of things. So do you know something? We are going to partake of this when we get the other side. Right, so I'm going to cut out for now, I'm going to cut back in, and then I'm also going to show a little tiny screenshot of what grass, basically a few seconds. I will go into the map and I will record that section of me showing exactly how much grass we had last time. We will put that in. So yes, the last sessions were a dream, but to reflect the work we put into the map already, so that this isn't me starting from day one, which I am but I'm not. It reflects the amount of work we put into the map already. Anyway, enough waffling from me. I should cut to the shop where all the equipment that we're getting rid of, swapping out most of it, but yes, where all of that is going to go, and we're going to sell that at best price, not like I did last week for speediness to sell and to take the huge loss that you do get. I'm going to sell it at best price because I want to swap out rather than lose money and change things too much. So I shall see you shortly. Hello, this I'm going to time lapse us doing this because it is quite a boring sort of task. I have got all of the equipment I'm going to swap out, and yeah, let's buy the equipment. This goes very quickly, it really does. So let us literally buy this and the RQ-SAN, definitely. Which shows which way I'm going. Yes, absolutely. Having faced this once already. Right, we're going to go into a time lapse. We're going to literally swap all of the equipment out that we are going to swap pretty much as we did last time. And I'm going a specific way. This is not me choosing. I'm not going modded for everything though. There are a couple of mods that have dropped even in the last week that will suit this down to the ground. In fact, yeah, actually that's true. Just put the RQ-SAN. I really didn't mind it. It was a good value. It's not going to hurt. It's a cracking mod. Right. So I'm going to say the words I always say when I go into a time lapse. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, tractors. Yes, we do need to be buying the class tractor, the replacements. Yeah, I think we've bought almost all the equipment, although there will invariably be something that has caught me out. But yeah, I want to replace the class tractor. I am going to stick to the class for the main. Medium tractor, let's have a look. But yeah, I don't want it to be, that is true, I don't want it to be the same as the one that we've got. A good medium tractor. Do we want it to be an all class thing there? There was, I don't think I've loaded the modded one with the tracks. Or is that in large? Let's have a look, because that was my original thoughts, to have the one. That's right, it is dearer, I realise that. 355 for the base one. Tis dearer than, do you know, for the extra? I think we'll go with this as the big. Well, no, it is actually the same size, but at least I can recognise it. Set up standard. Yeah, I don't think there's much arguing with that, is there really? Right, smashing. Well, shall we, if we're going to pay? No, do you know something? If we're going to pay that sort of money, let's go for something a little bit different. It's not going to be all the entire class show. If we're going to go for this, we're going to go for my all-time favourites. It's not that I don't want to, it's just that then it's all... Should we go for... I do like the T9 actually, but it is a bit slow. Oh no, it is, yeah, these are 50 kph and that's... Yeah, oh, mind you, the Vario 1100 is as well, and I quite like that, so I think I can manage that. Let's go for... Yeah, we'll stick to that for now. It's got the ability. It's just under 500, and it's pretty much the same price as that. I do like the New Holland, so we will go for that. I haven't changed the license plate because I realised I was trying to be quick, but that is the replacement large. Oh, I'd forgotten that. Right, so then how many tractors have we got? We have... Yeah. We may need to buy a couple of modded ones as well. Yeah, but this I'm going to try to stick to the amount. So we've got the same amount as we did have before. We've got quite a few weights, 2 or 3 mowers. Yeah, these were out. I want to try these out. I wanted a couple of these. We've of course got the dedicated brewing, my favourite sprayer. So yeah, I'm not worried about the spraying. So... Is that everything tractor? I think it is, but I'll no doubt I'll be popping back because let me just have a very quick look. Not at tractors though. Oh, that's what I wanted. That's just reminded me. Yes, trucks. Yeah, I'm going to swap this out a little bit. I'm going to try to get the... Yeah, I wanted the cab over. I did, but last time I tried to do this, yeah, it had the options of 120 grand on when I hadn't got anything on. Yeah. This has done it as well. I tried to show this last in one of the sessions where I got the cab over, and again you can see there's nothing switched on, and yet for some reason it says 30 plus 150 grand options. I don't get it. I can't see any options with anything other. Is it the engine? Can I knock the engine size down? Is it because it's such a beast? But it's not on. Yeah. Okay. Get it. Okay, so there's options on the... Basically, you're buying a different thing. Can you choose the... these are just gearboxes. Is 400 horsepower going to be enough for this? The road's not that hilly, but it's more about the weight, isn't it? 330. So, do we go for the monster? 800 horsepower. Or do we go for the mid-range? Or do we go for a completely different? Is this more... the Mac, that's right. Yes, no. I think this has got... Has this not got trailer hitch as well? No, it hasn't. Oh, I do like that. Okay, let's not Let's go Mac. I'd like some of the rear trailer hitch as well. There are very few of these that have actually got those. Is that the... I do like the look of that. I didn't realise this existed. Middle of the range, I think, rather than... Still hasn't got a rear hitch. There is something with a rear hitch other than the Warrior Plus. Smashing. Yes. There we go. That is what I want. Definitely. Do you know, I actually quite like that. I do. Engine setup. Yeah, let's go bigger. I'm going to stick to those. I actually quite like that. So we will change the place of just vehicles like this. Yeah, I'm not bothered about little things, but yeah, right. So we will indeed buy you, and we shall buy a couple of trailers for that. Definitely. Right. So we're going to want. Yeah, we've got some trailers. I'm not going to go mad on the trailers. This is more about. Yeah, I'm going to go for my super duper. I don't go Unreal, but I would like to go. Yeah, and it just, we're gonna go when we get there, if we can get there quickly. Come on, where are you? Oh, that's the point. Yes, I did want that. That is true, right. So we're gonna go, we're gonna go standard, not unrealistic, and I actually quite like the silver. Illumination, warning signs on the liftable axle. No. Don't want it silly. Attaches with trailer attacher at the back. Wow, yeah, we could at least, because it's a long way to everything. That is the one thing I'm going to say, having been on this map already. Oh, soon call. Okay, right. And I'm also going to buy that. So I'm going to come out, but I will have bought the TLX 48 foot and the TLX X52 with the extension 108.5 meters cubed. I think that's pretty. Why is that blocked? Okay, right, yeah. Yes, I should. So we'll have those. Oh, no, I know what it is. No, I do. Yeah, my bad. Let's try that again. Yeah, I do know what it means. That means back on the farm, because I did use store delivery. Yeah, I'm not making a secret of it. I've said before, I don't mind doing that off camera. I wouldn't, and the main reason for it actually, because I did do this properly the first time, and I did the camera of the going across the map. So right, yeah. Now that we have got this option, though, we shall go standard. What did we go for? Illumination. All. And liftable axle, vinyls, fenders, attaches, yes. By you, yes. And we also want you, and we want the extension and lighting. Both attaches, rear hitch, cover. We will go for cover. Actually, cover. Let's go for that. Yeah, that's quite nice, and we should buy that. Next, we're going to buy. Yeah, we are going to buy a car, but of sorts. Yes, this has just been released. Again, I always love to show new mods as well. I'm not going to buy the Retriever, the standard one. Did I load it in? I did. The Retriever Plus. Yeah, absolutely. Capacity. Yeah, we're going to have the bigger back. We're going to use this quite a lot. Barrier. What does that mean? Touches. Yeah, I want this because this is also going to be the field scanner. And 18,400 we will indeed buy you. And to bring that more into line, we are going to buy. We did see them in the trailer section. We're going to buy these for. In fact, actually, shall we buy the actual ones from the Retriever pack? Sure that I do. They're a little bit too small, I think. We're going to mix and match a little. Yeah, I've got to think of the actual farm and everything as well. We're also going to mix up the animals, do exactly the same as we did before. Right. Oh, I've gone straight past it. You know, I cannot. What is that? 3,600 litres. Is that enough? That's a point. No, it isn't really. Definitely not. Right, we do want a little one though. Do these do 5,000 litres? I know what we're going to do. I think they're in... I know what they're in. They're in miscellaneous. We saw them earlier. Yeah, we're going to go for... I shall show you when we get there. Yeah, and we're going to go for... We shall, but I'm going to go blue for water. And that is about it. I shall literally flick back to this lot all being at the farm. Obviously, you know how I'm doing it. I'm not holding that fact because we've already done this. I know we've shaken things up. We are now down to 526,000 and we've got to set the farmyard up. So this is going to be a lot tighter than it was the first time because I have tried to think. Well, as I said, I've had an opportunity to look at the map last week and I'm redesigning the workforce and I'm trying to put a bit of growth in. As well as, yeah, I'd like to build the farm back as it was. So, right, I shall cut back in when everything's back at the farm. And I'm going to say, yeah, I'm going to see you shortly. Hello and welcome back. Right, this is from the original. I'm going to write down everything that we've got in all of this. This is the grass that we collected from the original ROMBOZ Road map. So we have, let me show you everything from top to bottom. Nothing in that one. Second one we have 113 and 816, and the next one down we have, that's got to be the main one, 278. You see, I did do a lot of work. 816. Now why two 816s? And some of these are obviously in the other field and there's nothing in them at all because this is what we were doing. So we'll go down them until we've got nothing left. Yeah, that's another one that's not been touched. And another one that's not been touched. And yeah, we hadn't put anything in the silage at all. So that is a one with 113 and one with 278. That doesn't seem right. We also... we put some in the actual... We did actually, that is true. Yeah. I thought some was in the... Right, it's actually in the... I will make sense in a minute. I'll show you what we've got in storage. Of course, that was the other thing we did, I think, if I remember rightly. No. Okay. No, it was not at all. Okay, that's bizarre, because I would have thought, actually... Right, that is what we've got. That's all I'm going to do on this map, and then we're going to go back to the other one. So we need to add 278,816 and 113,816 into that. It seems a bit strange to me because I know on the field I had some in that one definitely, and I also had some in that one over there, and I also did some in the actual at the farmyard. So that doesn't make any sense to me at all. It really doesn't. Let's go to the farmyard because this doesn't make any sense. Truly doesn't. So, can we visit the house? We can. Let's have a quick look because this is a mystery of very strange occurrences. Now, we put a lot of grass in there. This is done. I said this about these silos, about them not actually or was it that I lost the first? Of course. This is the second time, isn't it? I'd need to cut to... Of course it is. We lost an entire session of chopping the field, but really we've got to take a bottom. That's why there's none over here. It's because in the very first session that I actually lost, we stuck everything over here because these were the only ones we'd got. So that is it. 278,000 and 113,000. We're going to forgo the first set that we did because, yeah, there's only so much of that you can do. So I'm going to cut back now to the other proper session where we are now. So I'm going to see you shortly. Hello and welcome back. Well, I was just doing a little bit of testing because I wasn't unsure. I just wanted to make sure that the swath was dropping on the map. And this now I've used before, and it does swath drop, and I've switched it to swath dropping, as you can see at the top left, but it isn't actually swath dropping. No, it is. And this is with the proper class disc. Oh no, this is with the quarter. I'm going to just, this is a test for Providence, you could say. Yeah, I'm going to make sure. It could be that you can't use, you need to use the Diesel front mower to get the swath to actually work. In other words, it's a working set. Now, I'm not sure that I've ever done that. So just to test this out to see if I am correct, in which case I'll be selling the cheaper mowers because I'm going to need to buy this. So yeah, is this a working set? I know I've done this, I've mixed the Corto with the Pottinger one, the big mower that actually does this, but I obviously bought the Disco because we had a class set up mainly, so yeah, that's why I've done this. Right, okay, let's try this. Yeah, let's unfold. Let's see if with swath dropping it now swaths with that. Whether it does something with wind, no, it's making no difference. It is not swath dropping at all. It's widespreading. So is this the map? Is there still something not quite right? Or is it the Disco itself? Ah, now that, yeah, let's... This is a test. I'm not going to, in fact, I'm going to switch autosave off because this is going to, yeah, it's going to stuff things up if I leave that on. So we don't want to save anything. So we're going to drop these off. This is just a test for Providence, you could say. We're going to hire the Pottinger set that does swath dropping, which I have used extensively and, funnily enough, on Rizu Forest. Yeah, was it the Cavernian set? No, it was actually the Pottinger. Right, we have... Yeah, this is, as I said, this is a test. So let's use the area here. And let's set this. I don't mind for testing purposes, this type of thing. I wouldn't do it normally in the game itself. Right, so let's lease a set of mowers. This is a test. I'd say I don't do mod reviews per se, but there are times when you have got to do this type of thing. So, yeah, is it the crossflow? It is the crossflow. Yeah, there's obviously the Vario as well, the Vicon. But we're going to use... I don't know if you can do the ROMBOZ. I'm not sure. I know you can do it with this because I've done it. So we don't need the front one. This one is quite happy for you to do this. Yeah, well, this is a test, so I'm not really worried about this. Yeah, we do want to lease it. And we should use the class. This is, yeah, is the... Oh, did that? Okay, for once, this is a test. Yeah, as in, like, yeah, it's for once. It doesn't really matter. Oh, he says, as it doesn't actually take any notice of... I'm not a massive fan of using this, but there is a time and a place. Like when you're showing people and you don't want to be taking forever to do something. Besides which, yeah, we are. This is not me trying to be realistic. This is me trying to, yeah, do some testing to see if this is, yeah. I mean, because obviously these are mowers, so it shouldn't really. I've never known these knots to work, but say it could be the. Okay, let's stick that on the front. Widespreading. Ah, you need to unfold, don't you? No, I always do that. Wrong one. Swath dropping. Okay. So I've used the Disco before, so I'm really a bit perplexed at this. I've never seen it do this before, so we know there was problems with swath, and I'm not blaming them at all. I'm just testing. So that works perfectly. So there's something wrong with the Disco then. And I did test off camera. In fact, yeah, let's show you. Let's not. Oh, let's forget about doing that. Yeah, if you look carefully when you've got the Disco on with swath dropping and widespreading, it does actually, it's got little levers like the original Pottinger that I used to absolutely love as my favourite. the triple mower setup in FS19. A lot of people's favourites, to be honest. Yeah, if you look very closely, I'll zoom in as well as much as possible, and we go to swath dropping. If you look at those little levers, they do actually, yeah, they move from one to the other. So that is supposed to go from the outside to make it go on the inside. It isn't doing anything. So I have no idea why it's not doing what it should do. And this is the proper disco setup, as in, if it was to do the front mower, then right now we have the right front mower on. Let's try that again. It's definitely on. Swath dropping. And it isn't swath dropping. No. I am right. I'm sure I've used the disco like this before on a Let's Play. I'm sure I have. Okay, well, in that case, what we shall be doing is we shall be swapping the classes out for the Pottingers. I was trying to keep it in an all-class show, but yeah, we should cut out. I'm not going to save it. I'm going to literally go out. I'm going to come back in with the Pottingers. Obviously, if there's a price difference, I'm not going to show you because we've already bought the classes. But yeah, I won't cheat. I am literally going to reload the game, and I should be back soon. And now we shall have the Pottingers. We absolutely shall. We try actually with the class. The Quarto that I have got over there. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh no, of course it is. Yeah, because that's the proper. I was thinking I'd done it wrong there, but no, that is the proper class. Right. Yeah, we should try the Quarto, and we should just try swapping out the back mower. So I shall be right back. Right, I've literally sold those. And yeah, I've kept the Quartos, the 3 Quartos. Maybe I am wrong. The Diesel's only 46,500, whereas the Pottinger's 75,000. Perhaps that is as maybe I haven't used the Diesel. I've used them on something, but perhaps that is. I may have done exactly the same last time and thought, oh, that doesn't do a good swath dropping. But that's weird that it is doing that. So what we're going to do is we're going to buy 3 of the, although they're more expensive, this is of course going to skint us a little bit more. In fact, shall we just buy 2? I'm not sure we can actually afford 3 of these without us leaving us quite short. We have, after all, got some infrastructure. We will buy a 3rd if we can afford it afterwards. Yeah, obviously we do know that this is cutting, right? So yeah, that test, obviously, that was just a figment of our imagination. Right, I would like to do a little bit of testing because I have never used these actual particular bale loaders. So I'm going to do a little bit of tiny cutting, as yeah, it will sort of be a mod review in a way, you could say, per se. So we should grab our big tractor again, which for the 3rd time is back over here. Yeah, I also do realise that although we have bought the massive, the one advantage to the class was the fact it's got a front 3-point link, so knowing we may need to buy another tractor to replace the fact that we have actually got the big one here, because that is only, yeah, it's only good for massive things, that's seeding and stuff like that, so I may have made a bit of a mistake with that, really. What's the point? Why is that worth if we send that back? It's true, that was the one thing I didn't think of. Right, anyway, yes, one thing at a time. Yeah, let's get this done. Let's do a tiny bit of grass. See, I would imagine actually this, because this is an independent, it's not going to care about the fact that we've got the little tiny Quarto on the front. Well, it's not that tiny, but yeah, I know what I mean. It is actually smaller than almost all of them, but it still is big enough to cover the distance. Right, to unfold you, and we need to do that before we go swath dropping. So let's see if we do. Let's do enough that we can do a bale. Smashing, that's excellent. Yeah, that's exactly as it should be. Yeah, and the Quarto does a cracking job, really. Right, smashing. I would say, is that going to be enough for one bale? Just want to bale one bale. And Then I want to pick one up with that, and then literally, yeah, this is just sort of a bit of a mod review per se, or a mod look at. Yeah, I do like to see this. Not much can go wrong with these type of mods where you just go swath dropping or normal. I probably, know me, not quite done enough. Probably have 6 tons instead of 6,500. Yeah, now these are modded. These are 12,000 for these. Absolutely amazing. And we will be, yeah, because we're going to be using the fermenting silo rather than actually baling and baler wrapping. We are, so now then, that is a point. Let's stick these on 240s. No, 240s. Yeah, because if I remember rightly, those particular things are the Heston size, the 240s. So I'm hoping this may work. This is tied to the Heston one, so I'm really not sure. Yeah, I do need to. You're right. My bad. Let's let it finish unfolding. Right, let's get this done. See if we can make one full-size bale and then see if we can pick it up. I may have, yeah, I might not have a mod in or something. That's why I wanted to test this to see if our setup is going to work. A bit of testing is required to make this. Yeah, I think we are. Oh, excellent. For once, Mr. Smith, you didn't do a bad job. Right, excellent. Right, so then we want to stop that and load. Oh, that's the one. Smash in. Right, so then let's drop that down and let's switch that off before everybody starts shouting at me, you've got your help menu on. Right, so let's try this brand new. These are so reasonable, and if these work, I tell you this much, one of these is definitely going to land in the shop at Westwich Hills, at least one. I've been threatening to buy one of these, and then last year we bought so much equipment, and the one thing I said the year before was I wanted a, yeah, no, I've never used these, so operating position. Unfold. Ah, I see. Lovely. Ooh. Still don't quite get it. Does it lower itself as it senses a bale? That seems awfully close to me. That seems awfully... a tad unrealistic, should I say. It's in my tyre. And I have unfolded it. I have, haven't I? Transporting position, fold. Yeah, we're completely out. Fasten, unfasten tension belts. That shouldn't be necessary. Okay. Right. Do we need to press... No, we don't. Okay. Do we go sideways? Am I doing this wrong? Maybe I am. Maybe it is a side. Even though it's very strange that I have... It could also be that... Oh, I don't know. I have not got a clue, if I'm honest. Let's try automatically... Perhaps it is for a specific baler. Right, okay, well in that case, I will be back shortly when I've done a bit of research, so I'm going to see you shortly. There you have it. It is exactly that. I thought just off camera for 1 minute I'd try to do it. It is an exact baler, so or that I haven't got the mod that's required for this because it is a 240. It might be that I do need a specific, so... Yeah, that's my fault. I'm going to literally do my homework now, and I shall literally come straight back. Right, hello and welcome back. Right, yeah, I've got rid of the 2 Hestons, and the money's gone up with 576,624. I think, yeah, we could really do with the second one at the very least, but I think we'll limp along, because, yeah, we shall, to be honest, because we'll probably use the big... I'm not sure we can afford another tractor, if I'm honest. Looking at the money, we've got to put the BGA down. I'm going to pretty much... Yeah, I'm trying to stick to what we did the first time around as much as is possible. I'm not trying to shake things up, so we'll have the BGA over there in that corner, as we did before. We shall indeed, yes. We've got a few more mods loaded, though, than last time, so I shall be trying to... I can't remember which way around we did it. Which is it going to be better for? I guess. Do you know? I don't really think there's much in it. Yeah, no, we did it the other way around. I remember we did it like that. Ah, that's true. We don't need to go too far in the corner. Actually, thinking about it, let's go sideways so I can see how close this is. It's got a bit of a skirt, but it doesn't matter if it goes through the fence too much. It's going to be a little tiny bit of. Yeah, let me try and get. So that it's at least level-ish with the fence. Yeah. Let's have a look how that looks on the grounds. That looks fairly good to me. Now, there was a bit of lumpiness over here last time as well. Yeah, and there is again, so let's just sort that out. Let's do this as we go. I'm not going to stick the toolbox mod down, actually, this time. There's a new tool section that I've... No, in fact, I shall, because I've already got that on another Let's Play. No, we're not going to level, we are going to soften, we're going to go slightly bigger. We are going to do that there. So that is fairly alright. Doesn't need to be perfect. Now we're going to stick back also we're going to go with the Omatana one, and also the Omatana silo. That is the point, though. We do need... Now that is thinking about it. Now, I did say last time that one of these... Now, that grass field is working. Now, that is a prairie. I think it's very close to us. I think we will do that. Now, then, that is the point. Let's stick... We might have a bit of a shake-up. I also want to put the shed down, but... Right, so we do want the Omatana. I'm going to stick to that. I'm not changing my mind now. We're going to go to buildings, silos. I do very much like this, as well as its special ability to... Yes, it can take bales, which is amazing. It really is. So we're going to go for the multi-fruits, medieval multi-fruits. We're going to stick that next to... Yeah, this here would leave... okay, so it is overlapping with something it does not like. Let's zip out a bit and see how close. It could be trees, actually, thinking about it. Oh, it must be the BGA. It's got to be. It's not. It's quite flat. Right, that is as close as we can get. Smashing. Now, I will not put the multi-fruit by next to this because there is a story to tell. Yes, on my Westridge Hills I had the multi-fruit buying right next to this, and I had put some silage in, and I was a long way away from the multi-fruits spouts, but I was straddling that with that a little bit too close, and it's got a very generous thing, and I was thinking I was getting silage out. I did it 3 times in one session. I got 108 and 283 tons of that until I saw in editing. I think actually in the recording, because I'm talking to you and concentrating mainly to the viewers and not paying as much attention as you would if you were playing the game to what's happening around you, then yeah, basically I bought product. Again, it's not cheating, but it wasn't what I intended. I like to see what we do. So, right, so we've got that. We also want the production, and I do want to do, yeah, we do actually, because we're going bales this time, which we didn't do last time. So we want this one, which is dearer, I know, I do realise that. I've got my tractors in the way somewhat. Could stick this over here, I think, coming off the fields, and it wouldn't matter if I was going over. It won't let me do. Now, isn't there a way to? I think I'm too close to that. Wow, that's quite nasty actually. Shop. Oh, of course, it is actually shop area. Oh, wow. No, that is well out. I think we shall make a little bit, try and flatten that or move those tractors out over there. So we won't place that for now. Tools. I'm going to go for what we did last time, I think. So we want factories, buildings again. We want tools. We definitely do want the... Yeah, I'm going to go... Yeah, I am actually going to go for my normal. Right, we want the orange tabs facing towards us. We'll do it near the light. We'll do it, it's an angle, so coming through. And we shall also do... Now, yeah, I think I bought the American hose, which I do like. I love that. It's no different to pulling a... Ah, that is a point. We haven't bought a chainsaw yet either. Now, can we stick the shed in? No, because it's going to say that objects are in the way. So, also, generator. That is, we're going to stick this same one. This was a brand new one last week. And, of course, I'm going to have that in the way over there, aren't I? Oh, and of course we did the shop thing when I was testing to see if it worked. For some reason it doesn't like you to put the shop over by on the fields. It would not let me do it. I'm not sure if the Mahindra looks a little tad too... Yeah, which is why it probably has got its own little things. We may not use this for this. Yeah, it might. It does seem a tad... Yeah, not quite realistic. Right, let's grab you and move you out the way. Yes, I did sort of didn't think this through very well. The beauty of the... which was about the same price, was the fact that obviously it's got the front 3-point link. Now this is a beast and it's got the capability of being upgraded far beyond that. Do you know, let's think for the future. It is true, it's tough. If I've made a mistake like that, I'm going to live with it. It really is as simple as that. Now then. Do need you. We need you to grab the big bag winch. Stick you down, and yeah, do you know, it's typical. I've shifted these all more in the way than they were before. I did want to sort out the... Right, let's go. Big bag winch. We should stick the generator down. This is my new rules of engagement. We've not changed anything. It's going to be exactly as it was before, but this is just us getting our equipment embedded back down on this Let's Play. Now then, that is the point. Where is the weights? Have I not moved everything? I thought I'd moved everything from the shop. I could have sworn I did. Where are the weights then? If I have done that. Ah, the weights are over here. I can see the rotor link. I cannot see... Ah, I can see 2 rotor links, 2 self-mades. See 3 of the Dizos, no, Quartos even, the Dizos have gone back, and so where is the proper weight for this? That's what I want to know, because it seems to be missing. Have I missed one at the shop? Maybe I have. Right, yes, I'm not going to bore you with wandering around aimlessly right now. Let's now stick the, I shall tidy that up. Shall off camera bring that across. Let's place the farmyard as we should be doing. Let's stick that one generator, so production generator 25,800. Let's stick... Oh, alright, we need to be resetting that. Right, now let's try that again. P production generators. Talk about faffing around in that far corner. I want to not waste any of our... In fact, you know, we could actually go on the other side where the trees are. Wouldn't be wasting anything then at all. It's not hurting anything there. We've got our farmyard. I don't want to waste any farmyard. There. Smashing. Okay, then we have our house. I didn't want to sell that, but I'm thinking of downgrading, not for the money, but really to sort of... I think we should upgrade when we do... I don't know, though. No, we shan't. We should stick it... It was an idea to upgrade to a better house when we're done better, but, you know, this is... it is a gorgeous map. I don't think we ought to be doing that. Let's just shift these out of the way a little bit and see if we can get the Omatana in. I would at least like to get the farmyard finished, and I'd like to get the shed, so let's grab that as well. Let's move that out of the way, the Zunhammer. fact, yeah, I didn't really need I bought the big one, but it is going forwards. That would be useful, and it has got a rear hitch, so we could use the sun hammer. And yes, because I'm thinking big. These fields are big. I am not going to waste any grass though. I am going to literally do exactly what I said in the last episode, which is I am only going to keep one of these grass pits, and I'm going to keep Little House on the Prairie at the back. I am, really. Right, let's grab these two out of the way. Oh, typical. Mind you, I might get away with that. I think I may just about get away with that. I'm hoping that it's flat enough that that will be okay. I don't want to go too far over there, because I'm going to... Yes, we'll also have a look. We'll actually see. I love my Black Sheep modding one, but it's been on Hobo's Hollow, so I have had that for a long time on, you know, a well-established one. Would be nice to give a little bit of... I do love it, that is the truth, and I would have it everywhere, but again, it's that thing of people want to see things different, and yeah, also to see, yeah, all the stuff as well. So let's have a look. It's got to be reasonable though. I'm not a massive one for ultra expensive, so we put the placeable down. Let's see if we can get the... And I probably will do what we did before, which is to... Yeah, because one of these only will process so much. That is why I love the Hessians, but the Hessians can't take bales, and we've gone the baling route this time, so we may well have to put more of these. That is a point. Shall we put them in the fields, or on the edge of the field, and a second one in the yard? Because I think, yeah, it's more about processing cycles than it is about... That's a point. That's, we can get through there. If we chop that tree down, we can make that a back entrance. I think we'll have... Yeah, well, in fact, that isn't a bad idea. Yeah, I will spit it out, honestly. Right, so we want productions... Let's go for the Omatana one. We may actually... No, I always find if you do levelling on the field, it does cost you... It still costs you an arm and a leg. Right, so let's stick this on the edge. The most flat-ish bit. Closest, not too far from the yard. Wow. Why is that so on level? It's only 559 over. I don't understand. Oh, now that's getting quite level. Oh, that is. Oh, I'm in the menu, of course. Yeah, I've got the autosave on, and it is this very Let's Play that's given me the ultimate in respect. In fact, yeah, if we're going to do one in the yard, we want to be really going to the end of this massive, huge prairie. I mean, fields. Yeah, we do, definitely. We want one down this end, and then we want one up that end. That's a sawmill. Let's stick this, if we can. Wait. Ah, now that is fairly level. Smashing. So that's at that end of the field. Brilliant. And now we want one up the other end of the field, or near the yard. But yeah, it would be better if we don't waste it in the yard, but to have it close to the yard, if I'm honest. So actually, I think where we did put it before, it's... No, that was a bit too far away from the yard. Let's see, this was very unlevel up here, wasn't it? I remember. It was. Let's see if we twistle it around though. Let's see, yeah, it's really mega bad. 600, 600, about 600, 7. Yeah, it's getting further away from the yard though, isn't it? What about, I don't mind if it does take a bit of this corner. Oh yeah, that's tree overlaps with another object. It doesn't there. It's only taken a tiny bit off the field. But can we get into the nozzle? I've done this on Greenlands where I'm a touch close to... Now that's not too bad. I'm losing a tiny touch off the edge of the field. But the nozzle is good. We may have to chop that one tree, which is a shame, but it's also close to the yard. It is, but it's going to do a weird angle. I'm going to have to cut more than one tree off if I do it that way. So how far did this go before we would get into a reasonable amount? Was it that far away? Not really. It's only around the corner a tad. Yeah? Smashing. Okay, so 2 of those, more for the cycles than it is for anything else, because we are going to grab a lot of grass. We're going to cut the grass on all of the fields to begin with. We've got, now that is a point. Let's have it. This is just a test. This is because, yeah, I'm not really working on this. This is the new rules of engagement. So where did I stick the? I did bring it back in, didn't I? I did. Right. So then we want the big tractor. Which is, that's the little tractor. It's the other big tractor. Where did I just... Do you know? Ah, I did leave it out there. On the field. Okay. Yeah, this is the big one. So, yes, we should stick with those balers. We should stick with the RQ sand. Hopefully at some point we'll buy another RQ sand. There is a modded one. I'm not sure if that was the modded one or whether that was the other one, and I don't know what the difference is, whether it's loading speed or what, but it is modded, but it's exactly the same RQSAN model numbers. So right, yeah, this is just a test to see if we can cut the meadow grass this time, which is the one near the cows. If we are, I say we are going to rip everything but that one field, but we are going to cut the grass once. I'm not wasting such a fantastic product. But we should just see if we can cut this grass. I'm not sure if we can. I can do a Courseplay field edge around this one. It's just, can I actually cut it? That's what I really need to know. Yeah, I've got that unfolded already. It should be able to. It does look very much like... Yes, I can see the splash of grass actually already. We can indeed. Excellent. That's all I wanted to know. So we're going to cut all of the grass to begin with. We are going to do what I said. I'm going to do this off camera. I worked it out with my own brain as well. 382,632 tons of grass that we did cut off the original Let's Play that we are going to bring in, because it was, yeah, we did do it ourselves. We're not cheating. We did it. We obviously have had to do this again because of the map updates. The old saves were not compatible, JMGaming said, so we have had to do this, which is an awful lot of extra work. So you could say that's payback as well, definitely for that. Right, sheds. So we've got those placed, we've got the BGA placed, we have tools, and we do have, make sure that I have got it. Yeah, we haven't bought a chainsaw yet, but we shall remedy that, because I'm quite sure. And we're going to go for the Husqvarna. I'd like to go for the lightsaber, but I might upset people, so do you know, we'll go with the Husqvarna. Yeah, I am a massive Star Wars fan. It was, yeah, I grew up in that era, so absolutely. Right, so we are, oh no, we're not actually doing anything. 0.5 is fine. I don't want to be wasting any of August, because we are going to be doing a lot of work, because I believe, is it September for setting fields? Yeah, so let's have a quick look from bird's eye view. You will see it still retains the Courseplay because it saves that in an external file, so that's not me cheating. It still is. In fact, yeah, well, actually, we have done quite a few minutes on this now, so I did show this in the other thing, but yeah, all we've got is this, and we haven't got any bales produced or anything like that. All we have, actually, because I've just did it, and yeah, but harvesting time, all of that would be up. And fuel usage, all of that would be up. We did an awful lot of work on this map last week, but obviously this is new news, so that just proves that it is new. So we have 2 harvesters, 2 small beginning harvesters. We've sold our massive one and swapped that, which is why we are up. But we have gone for fancy mowers and plenty of balers, and yeah, well, we did have plenty of bale loaders, but now we've only got 1. But hey ho, I can live with that. So I'm going to put 382,632 tons of grass in there, and my money will stay at what it is now, because that is just us getting what we had before in. But I shan't do any loading into the BGA or anything like that. Oh, well, that is a point. Planters. We did have planters last time, but yeah, that is a point. I don't want this to be the same though as everything else. We have got a lovely plant, a lovely cedar. Let me just check. I think it's the 8 metre if I remember rightly. We had that last time, didn't we? And it is no-till, and it is 8 metres. Shall we get to rapids? That would seriously... Should we get... You know, we will do. I agree. I'm going to sell it from here for speed. It's a shame because the jockey doesn't do fertilising as well. Let's have a quick look. See if there is any alternative. I know there's my favourite. There's a lot of people's favourite that's dropped in the game, but I'm not. I've already got that on another Let's Play. I'm not going to go the same old every single time. I'm trying to think though. The Cedars, yeah. I'm talking about the H350, the John Deere, my absolute favourite in a lot of Let's Plays. Yeah, in FS19. But I'm not going to have this be the same old all of the time. But the jockey is my favourite, but it's just, yeah. I can only see. Oh, actually, hang on a minute. That only seeds as well, doesn't it? It's not got fertiliser. Let me just have a look. The 8 metre. No, that's a 9 metre pronto. Ah, there's the rapid. Yeah, no, it is only a cedar. So, yeah, do you know, we will do that. We are losing about 40 grand, which is actually, it's a bit too much for us to lose. I tell you what, I'm going to do this properly. We're going to sell that properly at the shop, and then I'm going to grab, I think, 3 of the jockeys, I would say, to make this bigger than that. But it's still going to be the same as actually selling that, so we will do that. I will, in the future, be buying some planters. We will be doing other products, but we're going to start with just cedars. So I shall cut back in a few minutes when that's all done. See you shortly. Right, yeah, so that I see the money, or I show you the money. I'm going to do this here right now. So how much do we get for that? It is, yeah, we'll still lose 20 grand, but not 40 grand. So let's sell that. It's obviously, for some reason, devalued slightly if I bought it than if I bought it brand new. But it's still enabled us. We are now going to buy 3 of the jockeys. We will go for the equivalent to 18, and it is no-till. That's the thing I love about the jockey. It was the first that I remember, anyway, of the ones. I do love the fact it folds and has a low profile as well without any. That's the thing that I always have said. The H350 at 5.2 meters, it is awkward, especially on English maps. It's absolutely a nightmare for that type of thing, which is why I do love the jockey. I really do. It's amazing. So we should grab that, and it's no-till. Should we go for a different colour? Let's go class. Yeah, we'll buy 3 of these. Let's go for the class wheel colour. It is close to that, isn't it? Oh, looks more like orange to me, but hey ho, that'll do. Rim colour. Let's go for the class white. Yeah, that's so 45,800. We're going to go for 3 of those. Smash in, and we should be pretty much where we were before, money-wise. Absolutely. So we've got 3 of those. We should send those back to the farm. And I think I've got the... Yeah, I think I lost the weight in the house or something. Yeah, when I did the store deliveries mod, I think. So, right, I'm going to cut back, get these all back to the farmyard, and I'm going to cut back over there. So I'm going to see you shortly. Right, yeah, I'm just looking, but I'm not going to do this or that, because it is nice to look at different sheds, and also in relation to the yard itself. Yeah, there's a few that I like. I'm a massive fan of open ones like this, but that's quite large. It really is. The one I do, yeah, I like that big bar mob, but it is massive. It really is, and also, yeah, doors wise. Yeah, it's only got those 3 doors, so it's not that easy to get into. So no, that was lost for that. Then I looked at this. I do like that a lot. Again, for the same reason as the other one, that you can go straight through it. Again, it starts to get a bit bumpy on that side. But these are ideal centre of a yard type thing. Now, we don't want to be getting too close to down that end, and we don't want to be getting too close to down this end, because that's where we come in. So we need to be keeping a good way. So even if it's up the top of the yard where it is a bit more bumpy is the main route, and we have a couple of these, or yeah, there's these ones that have got an end though. Yeah, they've got a back. Oh, but it has got, oh no, thinking about it, it has got a door. I like the open ones though, I do, because it's still protection from the elements. Yes, I know snow would blow in a little bit in the winter, but yeah, we've got farm implements, so are we going to worry about that? The other one I like was this one. Yes, again open, and also got, I mean, it's got a little bit of a gap at the bottom. I'm not too keen with that because snow would literally have a field day with that, but yeah, I do love these, the French farm buildings, but again, it's not that kind of style for the, that as well. I think about it, let's stick the homemade RTK down as well. Yeah, I would just like to do that. This is my absolute favourite of all sheds, it really is, because you can put implements, and I would stick 2 of these in, I really would, but as I say, it is, I've done that so many times. Yeah, I do also like another favourite I do love, and this again isn't because I love these. They're not very tall, they're not, but they are, yeah, beautiful. I like the profile of them. Again, more suited for against the edge of something like that. But again, if we're going to use that as the, shall we? I think we'd have to level if we were going to do that. I do like them, but I personally think in this instance, I reckon, all things considered, it's a toss-up between that and, yeah, not the proper ones. Boy, they're expensive. Yeah, between the arched building's the green one, and where was the second one that I liked? Was that one there? Oh no, that's the one where the snow would be. No, there was another one. I showed it. Yeah, there's the black sheep modding one. My favourite. There's that little one there. There was a second. Do you know, how can I lose? Right, yeah, that was the one where the snow was blown around. I do like these, the Dutch shed pack. I'm not a fan of posts like that. It's counterproductive, I find. They're always getting in the way. I did like the big barn, but again, that was the Bavarian farm pack. They're cheap and cheerful, but they're not very large. I do like that one, and again, this, yeah. Was there another one further up? I seem to have lost a shed, but anyway, it definitely, in my mind, there is only one winner to this situation, and that is that. I think, definitely. I think we'll go for a couple of these in the middle, just before it starts to get to going up that hill, where it starts to disappear into the hillside. Oh, that's perfectly flat. We'll go for 2 of these, I think, at least to begin with. Right, do we want... Yeah, we do, because we're going to go round them. I may put 3 down, but again, I think 2 to begin with. Yeah, I do love these. This design is absolutely phenomenal. So we stick, and we can drive through as well. We couldn't go down both sides if you're going to do that. That's why I love the black sheep modded one. I don't like the enclosed sides of any shed, because you soon start to clutter this up. The black sheep modded one, having an open shed with a roof, you can stick things in and out. I love my Hobos Hollow. It is my absolute best favourite designed shed of all time. But yeah, you can't always have it. So yes, this is a good... I may need more though. That's the trouble is as well. It doesn't half give you a lot of space back. So we may go, if we're going to come round. Yeah, do you know, we will. We will. I know for a fact I'm going to need more than that. So if we stick a 3rd one down there, we can still not blocking the yard. And it's still quite nice and flat. Right, so now we're down to 361,000. But we have got most of our stuff down. We have plenty of sheds. We have our 1 generator, pretty much like we were before. Oh, this time we've at least got our sheds down. We didn't get that far before. I'd started to work straight away. Now that's the point. Did I buy the little tiny trailers? I thought I had. Oh no, I know what happened. I ran out of space and then I forgot to do it again. So we should do that quickly now. These are for the fertilizer. I want to try this. I did store this last time, but we never got far enough into it. So we're going to go for the little tiny ones, slightly bigger than the... I will make sense in a minute, honest. That's it, the low trailer. And I think we'll go... What's configuration? I'll go black and red. And... traffic red. Yes, that is nice. Rim colour. Yeah, I like that. 4,230. We're going to get 1 of those for each of the... fertilizers. Oh, I need to reset that shot back to where it should be. Yeah, I'd only wanted to do that literally for, yeah, because we'd already done all of this. Like, oh my life. Okay, I'm sure we can grab those. Right, so we've got all of our equipment. We've got 3 seeders, 18 meters full width. I think we're going to need to buy another tractor. Probably the very first one that is a modded tractor in this. Oh, yeah, no, we shall do. I think we need one. I truly do. It won't be a very powerful one. I tell you what is good that I do like. I've featured on quite a lot, few Let's Plays though. It's both cheap and good. I do love this. It's very thirsty, but it's got spongy brakes though. And yeah, probably, I'm guessing. Do you know something? No, let's wait. What? We'd already looked at the sales, haven't we, this morning? Yeah, we did. No, it's 12 meters. We need big. This is a big map. Yeah, we should. I think we should manage with what we've got for now. Just wanted one thing I want to check is I want to check the horsepower requirements while you're here of the mowers to see if we can get away with these. Yeah, actually, I want the ones that we've got. Yeah, I don't want to see any mowers that everyone. Right, so that is 160 and 60, so 220 horsepower for the setup. So we need to have a minimum of that or around that. Yeah, it does allow us a little bit of leeway. It's a small tractor I'm worried about. 145. Now, can we up the horsepower on that? Let's have a look. I'm not sure that you can. I think it is quite a... It might be 170. Let's just have a go. Yeah. 175, you may well just about get away with that. But 145, I doubt very much it's going to let us get away with that. I really do. Yeah, so this is the one that needs to be... Otherwise we are going to have to buy one straight away. Because, yeah, we've only got... Obviously the T9 is not capable of having a front mower, so that is out of the equation. That was my mistake, and I realised that. And that didn't click. Customise. Oh, we can. Brilliant. Well, smashing. We will definitely pay that extra for that. And yes, brilliant. So there we go. That is, it's problem solved. We have that, and we have that. That is a point. Yeah, we have only got the two with the front, so that isn't problem solved at all. We are definitely going to need a third one. We bought 2 harvesters. We do need to repair that, so we are still going to need. Yeah, we are. Definitely. Shall we? No, it's not powerful enough. I've just said that. Yeah. Do you know something? No, we're just going to use those 2 tractors, and we'll probably... I can use the T9 to bale. That's not going to be a problem. So, you know something... We'll manage with the 2. We are going to look out though for at least another couple of tractors, but we're going to look in the sales. I do love to do the sales. Oh yeah, that's gone a little bit. Yeah, let's do a bit of softening on that, and then I think this is going to be the end of the session. Absolutely, because this has been a bit of a monster. But this was more about me getting everything back as it should have been. As it was, yeah. Rules of engagement are exactly as they were before. We don't mind doing any. Oh, I'm too close. It's not awful though. Yeah, it's not losing any money, so that's not bad. That looks okay. There was a bit of weirdness over here, and that was actually before I came on it. It's not, just down there, but I think the vehicles are going to stop me leveling. Yeah. We will, the one thing I'm going to do, let's be thorough. We want to get all of the farmy type stuff done so that the next session is all about working. I love to do that on the rules of engagement. It's getting everything ready. We've got our farmyard, obviously back to how we like it. Let's go down to here. Let's visit and let's sort this out. Ah, that is a point. That is, So, let's go back into that mode. Have we got any cows? I can't remember. Yeah, that is right. My money is going to go back up. I was forgetting. Yeah, we're going to put the old well down, which costs is free. And we're going to keep that shed. And what is that? Pigsty. How many can we get in there? Let's have a look. I don't want to just... I would like to go into pigs. I've got to be honest. How many? 108. No. No, let's... Oh, we will do pigs, but I'm going to put down a modded one. Yeah, we've all seen this one, so... Sell indeed. And... Is this as the horses, isn't it? Again, I think I'd like to do that. It is horses, so no, we're going to keep that. We are going to go into horses. I'd like to have a go. I've not had a go on FS22 of horses at all. And this, I believe, is cows. We're going to go into cows. We're going to place a modded one straight away. I'm not going to go with Rawley Christie one. Not because it is my absolute favourite. It truly is. But we are going to go for... Yeah, one actually that I've placed on one other Let's Play, a secret Let's Play that I haven't actually released yet. I've done 2 or 3 episodes of. Again, like this, the map has got problems, so I'm waiting for the updates before I... Yeah, I'm struggling, I'm limping on it because it doesn't like a lot of mods, so I'm literally putting a few mods in each time. Right, so we want pigsties. We want pigsties, and I might have to... You know, I am going to sell that, but I'm going to place it again, but it's in the wrong place. That's the only reason. It's just way too much, wasting a lot of space. Now then, that's a bit lumpy, I seem to recall. Right, so then, animals. First pigs. Let's get the pigs back down. 324 and 216, and it was that one, wasn't it? I like the idea of that one, but that's bigger. Let's have a look. Now we're going to need... Oh, of course I'm in the way. I always am. Do you know, every single time I come to place animals or anything, I always manage to get... Do you know, I've got to be honest. I've always said this my entire life. I have a knack. You know, the sort of person... I'm a sort of person that I like to be trying to do the right thing by people. But in so doing... That's true, it's just, yeah, it's going to go grass, isn't it? That's not going to matter. Right, let's, yeah, I will spit my words out, honestly. If there is a cupboard, if I was in someone's kitchen, and there's a cupboard that you need to get to, I will have stood in front of it. Not meaningfully, but I will. I've got a knack, definitely, for doing that now. Yeah, because it's going to be grass at the front. We will put fences, though, so yeah, I want it to be a bit realistic. I'm not sure what happens at the back. That's the only bad thing about this. Having never placed it. Right, yeah, we will put a fence around it, and now we want... I am going to go sheep, but I'm not going to go sheep here. Yeah, we're going to go cows, and I think I'm probably going to go for what I went for... Yeah, not the arched. Yeah, this one, I think. No, that's the smaller one. It is, again, it's another one of these. Let's see, 145... For the extra, yeah, it's... Oh, I'm sure there was another one than that. No, it's more than 40. Is it the 84 one? It is that one, isn't it? I do like the idea of the... It's a lot dearer, though. No, it is... I think we will go with that one. I like this one, actually. I'm quite pleased with it. Yes, on that secret one. Let's have a look. There's only more for 80s. I like the look of 35. That's going smaller. 40. It is that one. It is the 84 one. There's not as much room on here as I actually thought. I think it is that one. No, it isn't. No, it's definitely not that one at all. I do like it though. Well, I suppose, because I wasn't trying to do this to save money, so we have made some money back. I'm not... Yeah, I think we probably will go with that. It's 203, so that's only 2,000. That's not wasting an awful lot. The only thing I don't like is that left-hand side. Right, done. Yes, and right, so chickens maybe, but I would like to go sheeps. Sheep. We're going to put those on actual grass if we're going to do. No, I'd like the animals all in one place, if I'm honest. Do you know, I don't want to have, I don't want to kill us where all we've got is animals to begin with, because we also need to put animals in them. I think we're going to build up to the pigs. I don't think we're going to go straight away with those. I would like it going to suit. Ooh, we have a little bit of a problem there. Let's just sort that out. Yeah, don't want any floating fences. Let's just go. Ooh, it's not going to let me do it, is it? It's going to look a bit jaggedy. I know that without even looking, but hey ho, it's better than. Yeah, it is. We've had a bit of an earthquake with that. Shall we be able to get to that though? We shall see. I might have a go at that off camera. Right, let's switch the grids off because I think this looks horrible. I do. We may need to switch the grids back on. But when I'm doing the fences though, just so as I can see what's what. To be honest though, this is a fence thing, isn't it? Looking at it. But it would be a bit unrealistic, so yeah, I think we will put fences around the animal bits, definitely. So, right, oh, smashing, so there we go. Yeah, we will put fences around to be a bit more realistic. And let's open this up. It's the milk section. This is the bit that I was a bit worried about, because we are absolutely, I am very worried about that now. Right, okay, let's try and sort this mess out. I don't want to not be able to. Let's do level, I think, from that point. Let's do one size bigger. Let's do leveling from there. Let's go out. It doesn't look. Yeah, there is a bit there where it collapses. It might be because the fence is in the way that I'm not allowed to do that. Let's have one more go. Maybe I was in the way as well. So let's try and just do that for now. Even if I have to hide the fence below, I don't mind doing that if it will let me do it and it's a bit more realistic. Yeah, you'll never know it was there. Right, so yeah, let's have a look. Let's have a look down below. Still could do with a bit more work, but it'll do for now. We should be able to get out of the way, and we could put a fence back up high. So yes, this is all ready. So shall we? No, we should do that next session. We should move our animals in. We've down to 400 grand, so we pretty much put back what we went. We shall add pigs and horses, actual animals later. We shall be working on these. Are we going to put the... Yeah, I think we will. Let's put the dairy down now as well. Straight away. I think so. Yeah, I want all of the productions. Not all, because, yeah, it gives us something to work towards. I am going to put the mill on. I do like this one. It's amazing. Let's zoom out a little, I think, in the middle-ish. I've got to think about... Yeah, it's there, and that's where we dump the milk, so that is not going to do badly. Won't let me go too close to the skirts. Oh my life, that's a hell of a long way out. 62,000, so that is perfectly flat, and we're not blocking, we are a little. Let's move away from that. Ooh, it's getting a little bit, let's try and get that level-ish with that. Smash him. Let's go down and have a look. No, this is the mill one. This is what you want. Yeah, we shall sort everything out everything else, like switching productions on and all of that next time, but I just wanted to literally get everything, the stage set, you could say. So this is it. We do need to be putting animals in, and because this is the end of the session, do you know, oh, that is a point, we haven't quite finished. Yes, we have. I don't go anywhere with that. I would like to try another mod, actually. In fact, yes, actually, that is I am. I always put the H2 Studios, and again, it's for the same reason. I'm not pulling away from H2 Studios. They are a massive... Yeah, we've taken them to every single Let's Play. But I would like to also show other mods. I truly would. So, yeah, so we will... Yeah, we shall feature something else. So, I am going to say, welcome to the ROMBOZ Rd again. Yes, this time we're back down to 336,000. We placed all beginning mods that we need. I may off camera. No, actually, I like to show the building of our farm all my life. I think somehow we need to soften that before we leave. That's a tad. Needs a little bit of softening, I think. Yeah, that is awful. I was going to try to yeah, but there's just no softening of the blow. It is absolutely terrible. Yeah, really. Of course, yeah, we may need to actually, yeah, we are going to, I will make sense. We're going to need to raise this first and then soften it, because there's just, yeah, because of the ramps. Yeah, I think we're going to have to need to completely alter that, and now we're going to need to soften. Yeah, let's soften that in the middle. Sip in a little. You can't get close enough, I always find, on this. We've got some kind of camera. Yeah, let's go and have a look. It's still not pretty. I don't think we're ever going to get this bit here lifted. It won't let me soften that corner because it is the corner of that. So it won't let you do it because of the actual production itself. I could try and raise that a little though. It might let me do that. I suppose it might. I know what we could do. I could level. And then soften. Yeah, let's try and... Yeah, that's good enough. And then we'll try and soften. Oh, we could... No, I'm not good enough with the slope tool yet. Oh, it's the lines, I think, behind me. It's, yeah, trying to do something because of those lines. Let's soften just this edge. Need to do just a little. It's going to do weird things again, and it's going to undo all that we've done. I keep saying that about the soften tool. It's a weird one. That's pretty awful. It really is. Yeah, let's try and do a little better than that. That's horrible. It really is. Absolutely vile. Soften, single. Will let me play with that corner a little. Okay, let's have a look at that. It's a bit of a ramp, it really is, but yeah, I don't think there's much we can do about it, if I'm honest. In a way you can do something with that. It's literally dragging that over the fence like we did before. I have done that on other Let's Plays where you just sort of hide it and you go over it. And it does look good in the end, but it's going to cost us quite a lot. So we should leave that as it is. It is a bit of a monster coming up there, but hey ho, it's pretty much... I suppose I could smooth that side. Thinking about it. Oh, I do apologise for that horribleness. Yeah, we could soften that. Sort of bring that. Yeah, actually that is as good as it gets. We could sort of come down like that. That shouldn't be too bad. Let's try and bring the middle section down. Let's try and bring it down in stages. Will it let me do anything in that corner? I think that's about as good as it's going to get. Actually, that's better. It's a bit down here, but if I start playing with the soften tool, it's going to suck all of that out. It's going to leave a massive indentation. It really is a bit of a... Yeah, we've not got much floatiness. A tiny touch just under that little corner, but I can live with that. It really is very slight. And I think we can live with that ramp being reasonable. So, yeah, I'm happy with that. So we've got our pigs back in, as in the place to put our pigs. Shall we... Yeah, I don't think we will. Let's just tell you what we will do. Let's switch the grids back on. Let's put a proper fence around these, because I would like to know what we've got to play with, basically. So that is that one, and I think we can guess for that one. That's the grass. Yeah, it is, and it won't let you place if you're too close. So I suppose we do want to put the grid line down. He says as he misses it completely. Right, okay then, let's go back into build mode once more, and let's stick, that's a point. Can we do that as almost like the animals? No, it would be unrealistic, wouldn't it? Right, so I think it's decoration, isn't it? Fences. It's a long time. In fact, have I ever looked at this? Autosave, I'm in a menu. Right, that's 100 rickety type. Let's try and match the fence around. Yeah, that does make sense actually. I like your thinking. It's similar. Similar. Right then, so can we go... No, we cannot. You don't like that. Okay, well, let's try that. About... We would have to go around then. We could use the buildings themselves. Yeah, that's not a problem. It really isn't. I think it's would be realistic if I'm honest. Right, I cannot do that. So right, so then can we go through that building? No, we can't. But again, it is what it is. Yeah, I would like to go... I'm not sure it's going to let me do that. Build. Okay, yeah. It's a bit weird looking. Might need to put a gate or something in there. Stick. Ah, this is where it doesn't like, where it doesn't look realistic. Bear in mind, I'm not forgetting there's no gates. I'm not putting gates in because obviously the thing itself has got an entrance way in for the animals. So, yeah, it's not me going mad or anything. It's me just enclosing this area. Yeah, that's about as good as game mechanics is going to get it, I think. Yeah, you're not going to get a cow out of that, are you really, looking at that? To be honest, no, you're not. I've not seen a cow that could squeeze out of that area. The only bit that was a bit iffy is that bit there. Not sure. That's a point. Can we delete a section so that we can then finish the section? That's what I'm thinking. We can. Okay, right. Let's try that again then. There you go. Sometimes you've just got to like, yeah. Right, let's get out of that then. So excellent. Oh, I like that metal fencing. Perfect. So that worked well, that worked well, that worked well. Yeah, we have obviously caused ourselves a bit of an issue though now, because we cannot cut across this with putting them like they are. But it is realistic. I mean, in so much as did that work? Yes, it did. It's tough. It is. This is going to be the that's the point. We could do the same with that as we did with that other one, couldn't we? Yeah, I would like to get this so it's looking as realistic as possible. Demolish you and you, and we will see and you, I think. Let's then try to see if we can just go. Smash it! There we go. That's spot on. I'm quite pleased with that. And again, pigs. Yeah, we'd probably stick a bit of wood down there if in real life, which we can't really do because obviously this is Farming Simulator. But yeah, I'm quite happy with that. And that is where we're going to leave it. We shall get the animals in next time. Yeah, because I've gone a little bit over with that. It's going to be a monster session as it is. Right, actually, that's just one last thing. Let's sort that little bit of a weirdness out there. Yeah, that is very strange what I've done there. Yeah, let's just get that. So it's sort of like. Actually, some of this I think was already like that. Yeah, smash it. I'm happy with that. So we've got this enclosed area here. This that's realistically a proper pigsty. I'm really happy with that, actually. I'm glad I do that. I'm usually a terror for slap. Oh, I can go through. I'm being silly. Yeah, we can go straight through there, can't we? Spot on. We did actually do some damage to the fence, didn't we? We literally covered that. They did have a fence there. Sticking that there. Yeah, we should also do something later with this. I'm going to go out more, I think, and then probably stick another fence back at some point. The Milmon, that looks good actually. So we just need to, I'm going to find another mod like the H2 Studios to buy some stuff over this way for buying that. I'm going to do a look on a few mod reviews and see what's what, and we're going to stick, yeah, we're going to stick one here and probably one at the farmyard. And that is where, yeah, we're going to leave it at that. We've got to buy animals, so we do need some of that. We're going to seriously dent that money next time with some cows. Yeah, I'm going to go as big as we can. So I'm going to go 40, I think, if this is an 80. Oh, hang on, no, it's more than that. It's 145, wasn't it? So we're going to go 70. 72, so that in 1 year it will grow bigger, and that will produce quite a lot of the slurry and such as well. I'm not sure if this one is the one that has water or not. You can't tell, can you, till you place the animals, can you either? No, you can't. So yeah, so let's do that. Let's put one animal in, because literally we're going to come and do this next time. And we're going to go, I went Holsteins on the last Let's Play, so I'm going to go Brown Swiss again. Select and 1. Buy. Yes. And that will enable us to see what the animals need. Milk. They just, yeah, the water's being supplied automatically from a source other than ourselves. TMR and smashing. Excellent. That is brilliant. There we have our one cow. Smashing, welcome to your new home. And that is where I am leaving it. So we're down to 370,000. I've got almost everything. We just need our, like the multi-fruit buying station on this. And then we are pretty much there from our start. So, yes. Next time we are going to get cracking on some work, some cutting some grass, I think, and some baling. So I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. I hope you're going to continue with me on this journey, and I'm going to say goodbye for now.